Jesus Christ, really?
Don't forget to become a member of UnrealEntGaming's Patreon for exclusive manga content and early access. Isn't that right, Seth?
I already joined his Patreon today. Tons of great stuff on there, actually. But did you really have to blow up the city?
Yes.
Blew up the domino. You blew up the domino, and you're laughing. Do you realize the f***ing crisis here?
And you will be next. Unless you subscribe, like the video, and turn on notifications right now.
Or else what? You'll aggressively scream another man's name for several hours?
Kakarot! Kakarot!
Well, now this is most certainly something that I did not foresee happening. I'm assuming that it was Lord Champa that had gone as far as to put you up to this. Nevertheless, I assume that you will travel into the future Trunks timeline in order to carry out your mission, am I right? Well, before you do, I will leave you with just one warning about the individual that you are about to face, so listen closely. Do not under any circumstance underestimate this Goku Black as you fight him. He is a lot stronger and more cunning than you think, and so if you wish to carry out your mission and win, then you will have to do what is needed while at your best if you hope to make it out of there in one piece. For you will not be given a second chance to ever do this again if you fail.
As our story opens up within the future Trunks timeline, with Goku Black now having to oversee a rundown and destroyed city, as it now seemed as though with no one left to challenge Goku Black's position, it was only upon Goku Black now having to recognize this where Black went on to comment, "Throughout my journey I have seen a great many things, but one thing that I will never be able to fully understand is I will never understand on why these so-called gods have allowed for such creatures to walk among us freely without them being judged. War, chaos, bloodshed, is that what you mortals represent through your free will? Such freedom should have never have been given on to you, but alas, the day has come. With Goku and Vegeta gone, as is Trunks who decided to flee with them, I remain all alone in this world as its rightful king. You go on and train as much as you'd like," Black went on to continue. "The end result will always be the same between us. And now that I'm here all by myself, the time to finish my Zero Mortals plan has come. I will purge this world and all those like it into darkness and snuff the lives of these pathetic creatures away just as it should be. I've waited a long time for this moment and it's finally come. Thank you for leaving me to cleanse your timeline, Trunks. Though I can't promise that this world will still be here by the time you return, I can assure you one thing when you do, and that is when you come back, you will find this planet to be a little more quiet than you remembered it being. And thanks to fighting Goku the few times that I did, I am able to use this body much better than how I was able to use it before, and so thank you, Son Goku. I will go on to put your body and power to good use. And now, let's begin by obliterating this entire city for starters, along with every single person in it. This shouldn't take too long, and so I'll be sure to move along once I'm done watching this city burn itself right down into the ground. You mortals were never fit to exist in my kingdom," Black continues, "and so may the ashes of your dead bodies spread throughout the land far and wide. I am Lord Zamasu, the ruler and god of all things." But it was only just then, to Black's surprise, before he was able to fire down his attack, where from out of nowhere Black was now beginning to pick up on something as Black went on to respond, "Wait, what's that energy I'm sensing? Is that? It is. That's an energy blast," Black went on to respond, to which upon Black being shown having to swipe the attack away as the attack made its way down onto the city, this unexpected anomaly had even gone as far as to pique Black's interest as Black went on to then continue, "That one was way too close for comfort, so there appears to be someone that's here with me, and I can feel their energy on the move now, which means they're trying to avoid me, and it looks like they're headed towards that city over there too. Oh no, they don't. They won't be getting away from me that easily, especially not after that, they won't." In which upon Goku Black now being shown having to make his way within the city, that was when Black then went on to continue, "I can sense them nearby, but where? That energy doesn't feel like Trunks' energy, nor Goku or Vegeta's. So then who?" As an unexpected voice then went on to address Black by asking, "Well, who would have known? I just had to see it for myself to believe it. You don't have to look very far if you want to know where I am. I'm right here, and so you don't have to worry about any more sneak attacks like that one from me again. I was just trying to get your attention. Now, I'm not sure what your deal is, nor how you were able to acquire Goku's body, but I'm not here for an interview," Hit went on to respond. "I'm here to seek you out and do what I was hired to do," with Black responding, "To do what you were hired to do, is it? Very interesting choice of words there from a dead man, I'd say. Hired, was it? And who could have possibly hired you to take out a god? It was actually my god of destruction, Champa, who was informed by Lord Beerus," Hit went on to respond. "After hearing about your battle with Goku and Vegeta, the conversation of your presence spread like wildfire, and so I'm here to put an end to it once and for all. So if you think that this is going to be some kind of a cakewalk, then you can forget it," Hit went on to continue. "All I know is that if you are allowed to carry on through your actions by jumping from universe to universe, destroying every civilization, then everything will be obliterated, and I will not run the risk of having you invade Universe 6 and do harm to anyone in my universe," with Black responding, "Oh, now I'm starting to remember you. I can see it within Goku's memories, yes. You're that assassin that he battled against during your brief Universal Tournament. So, you're Hit. Looks like I'm not a stranger to you after all then now, am I?" Hit went on to ask. "No, not at all," Black responds, "but did Champa really give you the order to wipe me out? Did that pathetic destroyer truly fear my potential that much that he had to send you all this way just to simply try and stop me? And I take it that the pay must have been very good then if you are willing to come all this way just to simply fail and die in the process, you know? Quite ironic if you ask me, but who am I to judge?" Black continues. "You're really no different than I am if you think about it. You're a killer, just like me. You're ruthless, just like me. And so you and I really aren't that different outside of being a dead man, that is. You and I couldn't be any more different than we are similar, and so you can make all of the excuses you want, but I have a job to do, and I'm going to make sure that I do everything within my ability to see this mission through until the very end. So you honestly don't have very long now until it's lights out for good," Hit continues. "You honestly think that you have any shot of killing me?" Black asks. "You actually believe that you can do this? Well, I'm curious to see if you can pull it off, assassin. And I welcome you to give it your best," with Hit being shown pulling his hands out of his pocket by responding, "You're a fool if you think that you know what's coming, but if you truly want to test my might, then I welcome you to come and put me out of my misery. I'll even be so kind enough as to let you make the first move." "Oh, you're too kind, assassin," Black went on to shout. "Big mistake, because you shouldn't have stuck your nose in my business. And so now die, you dog," to which upon Black now being shown dashing directly towards Hit, it was only just upon with Goku Black being the first to throw a punch as his entire arm had gone through Hit, where Black went on to ask, "What the heck? It went right through him." "You're a little too quick to try and prove a point, I see," Hit says. "And I can already see that based on your reaction to what I just said, that you tend to act on your anger. How unfortunate," Hit responds. In which from out of nowhere, as soon as Goku Black was now shown getting struck in the forehead before having to send his body flying outwards, words where Goku Black went on to respond, "Why, you rotten mortal? Where the hell did you just manage to hit me from just now? What was that you just did? Was it a clone? Oh, it must have been." "No, that wasn't a clone," Hit went on to respond, "though I am a bit surprised that you wouldn't know given how you stole Son Goku's body, but maybe I'm giving you a little too much credit," with Black responding, "You fool. Do you think I don't already know what you are capable of here? I'll figure you out sooner or later, assassin. It's what I do. And since you and Son Goku already battled one another before, it'll only be a matter of time before I am able to tap deeper into his memories and learn more about you. However, though, in the meantime then, as Black was now shown dashing towards Hit, that's when Black went on to continue, "What do you say that you and I get to know each other a little better then?" "If you insist," Hit responds, to which upon Goku Black now being shown missing his strike again, it was more evidence now that Black was shown having to get very frustrated, as Black went on to then respond, "Curse you, assassin! How are you able to move without care like this, as though this is some kind of a game to you? Hold still," with Hit responding, "You seem to move far too slow. You're also leaving yourself wide open for me to exploit." In which upon Hit now being shown attempting to knee Goku Black, that was when Black went on to effortlessly block off his knee strike by responding, "Oh really, is that so, assassin? And how sure are you of yourself that you've reached this conclusion? It was like I just said, once I start to tap deeper into Son Goku's memories, I'll figure you out one way or another, and once I do, then I am going to make you regret ever accepting the offer you received in coming into this world to kill me. You should have kept to your own business, assassin." To which upon Goku Black now shown successfully having to land a blow before dashing right back in to do it again, it was just upon with Black now being shown doing so where Black went on to continue, "Oh, but we are far too gone for that to be the case right now, and you know it to be true. Now do me a favor and die for me real quick, so that way I may have a trophy to show both Goku and Vegeta when they return with Trunks." But then, it was just then with Goku Black now being shown having to attempt to kick Hit, where all of a sudden, once again, that was where Goku Black's leg was shown having to go right through him, as Black went on to ask, "What the heck? Oh, not this crap again. How do you keep doing that, assassin? Answer me. You know you can't keep this little act of yours up forever, don't you?" With Hit responding, "Oh, but I actually can. In fact," Hit continues, "why don't I prove that to you by giving you a small taste of what the real Goku had to experience when he battled against me. Just don't blink or you might miss it." With Black responding, "My body, why can't I?" To where it was only then where from out of nowhere, that was when Hit was now beginning to use his time skip on Goku Black, as Hit went on to then continue, "The difference is quite clear, and so no matter whose body you decide to steal or what your goals are, in the end, when it's all said and done, I will make sure that you are dealt with so that I may never have to look at your face ever again. And if you're going to be digging deeper into looking at Son Goku's memories to aid you in this, then I would advise for you to make it quick, because you aren't going to be so lucky on having time be what's on your side during this. I'm not here to play any games with you, but I might as well get as much out of this battle that I can, since it's not often where I find myself taking any interest in any battle that I'm hired for," Hit says. As this itself does not seem to be going well for Goku Black, as Goku Black went on to mumble, What is this?" As to his own shock, as soon as Black's body was now shown having to be sent flying out into the distance and crashing through the landscape, we only then just see how Hit was beginning to wait in seeing what the end result was going to be, as Hit went on to respond, "I'd be lying if I didn't say that I was a bit skeptical about this entire situation, especially after hearing about how some rogue god had stolen Son Goku's body in order to destroy all mortals throughout the multiverse, but now that I am able to see it for myself, I must say that you are either holding out on me because you're testing me, or you truly are just as pathetic as I thought you'd be, but I guess we'll wait and find out then," Hit says. I don't sense his energy decreasing by any means, which likely tells me that he has a much higher pain tolerance than the real Son Goku. And if that ends up being the case, Hit continues, then I'm going to have to smash into this guy with everything that I have if I hope to keep him down for good. But I'm starting to wonder if there is anything more to him than what I'm seeing. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. "Come on out," Hit shouts. "I know you're not dead from that, you aren't going to fool me by stalling, so you will either come out of there or I'm going to blast you out, Hit says. But then, it was the very moment as Hit went on to address Black by telling him this, where Black had gone as far as to burst on out by shouting, "Alright, assassin, now you've done it! Now I'm angry!" That was quite the little stunt that you just pulled on me now, and if this body wasn't as durable to absorb those just now, then you would have probably killed me based on the way you were attacking me. And if I didn't know any better after experiencing that just now, I'd say that according to Son Goku's memory, that was one of your specialties, wasn't it? Yes, now I see what that was just now. That was something that you like to call the time skip, am I right? Of course, now it's all starting to make perfect sense to me. Yes, and I see that you were able to nearly kill Son Goku during your battle with him as well. That tournament you fought in, you also used that against Vegeta as well, didn't you? So, these Saiyans were also on the receiving end of this special little time-skipping move of yours. Interesting, I must learn how to do that myself. Such a sneaky little tactic would be just what helps me later on, Black continues. You foolish assassin, who do you think you're fighting here? Black went on to ask. I am nothing like the Son Goku whom you've battled with in the past, but in fact, someone far more powerful and far more dangerous than you can imagine. You have no idea what you are in for, and so you can try and skip time all you'd like, it won't help you. Once I find a way to overcome your time skipping, you're finished and you know it, assassin. Is that so? Hit went on to question. Well, there's more to what I can do outside of time skipping, but you'll find that out very soon as this continues. I doubt this body of yours that you stole will be able to take much more of that, and so you're running on borrowed time here. Just what makes you so sure that you can beat me? With Black responding, my ability to adapt much faster than the real Son Goku, that's what, assassin. If I am able to use his own body better than he could, then what's stopping me from proving you wrong? The more I know, the worse this will get for you, and the stronger I get, the more intense the pain will become for you once I start to tear into your flesh. You don't have a clue. Now watch as I start to show you, Black continues. I'm glad I have someone to actually try this out on, since you're the only one around. Are you ready for the pain to start? With Hit responding, just try it, because in the meantime, I also have something new that I want to try on you as well. Oh, then by all means, go ahead and try whatever it is that you want on me, assassin. It won't work, and so I will show you exactly what I mean once you make your move. The longer this goes, the stronger I will get, so go on, hit me. Do it, Black says. So now hurry it up and show me what you wanted to try out against me so that I may put you away and continue with my Zero Mortals plan. So go on now, do your worst. And that was exactly what Hit tried to do, because upon Hit now being shown having to throw one of his invisible punches by targeting Goku Black's heart, it was only just as Hit was now shown doing this where Hit went on to respond, as you wish then, this ought to do it. But then, it was just before the initial attack had gone as far as to make contact where Goku Black had gone as far as to use instant transmission by responding, what a sneaky little tactic. Oh no you don't. Not while I have much more to show you. Observe. What the? He vanished instantaneously. My attack couldn't even reach him in time as he did it too. Oh, which only means that but then, it was just from out of nowhere now from behind Hit where Goku Black had gone as far as to reappear by kicking Hit and responding, looking for someone? Who's the faster traveler between us now, assassin? You are in for the beating of a lifetime now, mortal. As it was only upon with Goku Black now being shown doing this, with Hit's body shown having to crash through multiple buildings, it was just as Goku Black was now beginning to observe this where Goku Black went on to continue, as if I would ever allow for myself to be defeated by a hitman who was once already beaten by the real Son Goku. Your death will only serve as yet another example of why the gods have failed at their job. You and all the others, I will first punish you for even daring to touch a god, and then I will rid you of your existence, assassin. How I ironic is it that you question my durability, Black continues. So, how about we turn this around and put your durability to the test? In which upon Goku Black now being shown having to fire down multiple energy blasts towards Hit, we only from that point then see how Hit was effortlessly shown having to knock each and every single one of these blasts away as Hit went on to respond, fine, then let's, but if you are hoping for some kind of a result here, then it'll take more than these to get the job done, you thief. There, Hit went on to then say to himself, he fired a much bigger one. Take these back and try a little harder, Hit went on to respond, in which upon Goku Black now being shown having to deflect one of his own energy blasts, that was where Black went on to then continue. So, I was wrong then, for now that is, but tell me something. Do you truly believe that you could outlast me during this, with Hit responding, I do actually, but I can see that there is something more to you than what you are showing me. And if you are anything like the real Son Goku, then I know that you have a transformation waiting for me, just like he did, and so, that much is already expected from you, Hit continues. And if what I'm sensing coming from deep within you is true, then I'm going to have to take you a little more seriously than I did, and turn your lights off quickly before you are allowed to grow any stronger than you are now, as it was only right then and there during that moment where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super story of Goku Black vs. Hit Manga Chapter number 1 special then comes to a close. Now, you can make no mistake about the fact that if such a scenario involving both Hit and Goku Black were to actually arise within Dragon Ball Super, then chances are, based on their overall presentation within both the Dragon Ball Super anime and the Dragon Ball Super manga, that the overall battle involving the two would be a bloody one nevertheless. But with Hit now essentially setting his sights and looking to get the job done, this now begs the million-dollar question on whether or not Goku Black is actually going to go as far as to adapt enough in overpowering Hit completely, or if Hit in fact does have the means in taking care of business early on, because the overall battle in and of itself now is only going to get even more intense as this goes on, because there is so much more that's going to be coming your way in the upcoming manga chapter, which is that of Manga Chapter number 2, which will of course be made available on Patreon right now for all of my Patreon members to see. So if you would not only like to support this channel and the content you see, but also gain exclusive access, sneak peeks, and additional content that nobody else will see, then I do encourage you all to become a member of my Patreon today, patreon.com/UnrealEntGaming, to which I will go on ahead and leave that link located down in the description box below and pinned comment section below as well, as I do want to go on ahead and thank you all so much for your time, and also want to know on which side you guys are on whether or not you guys are on Team Goku Black or Team Hit. So again, I look forward to seeing you guys in the upcoming episode, to which once more, if you also just so happen to be new to this channel, then I do encourage you all to head on over and smash that subscribe button, on top of giving this video a big fat thumbs up by smashing that like button down below. Tune back in for more, and with all that being said, I want to thank you all so much for watching once more, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you down in the comment section below and in the next video. Take it easy everybody, and have a great day. Peace!
Oh, hey! You didn't think it was over, did you? We aren't quite finished. Isn't that right, Lord Beerus?
That's right, Saiyan. And now don't forget to become a member of Unreal's Patreon either, or I will be forced to destroy you all before this video is over. We worked very hard in bringing you what you are about to see, so you better not disappoint me.
Would you look at what we have here? Are you two ready to finally die?
Oh, now you've done it, Frieza. Destroy him, Goku.
Here we go! See you all on the other side!
いよいよだ。今日こそお前の息の根が止まる日だ。禁忌を犯した貴様こそ人間の罪の象徴。味方をした程度で見逃すつもりはないぞ。神の領域を汚した報いを受けるがいい。孫悟空、所詮は蛮族だな。子供の姿で情けを乞うか。安心しろ。俺の理解すら超えて未踏の高みへと万死に値するぞ。見えてるのは別の宇宙か。俺という存在の全てを。どうだこの色。この肉体は素晴らしいぞ。この強靭な肉体に
ギャラリーが多くては仕事にならん。俺はターゲットを逃したことはない。俺が一人いれば十分だ。しばらく目を覚まさないだろうがな。特に言うべきこともないな。孫悟空と同門のものか。お前も成長しているようだが まだ俺には勝てん。
勝てぬと知りながら無駄な抵抗をやめぬとは、俺という存在の全てが。
やはり息子では相手にならなかったようだな。お前というやつは奥が深すぎて理解できん。知略だけでは俺を倒せんぞ。俺はすでに1000年以上生きている。ギャラリーが多くては仕事にならん。俺はターゲットを逃したことはない。急所は外した。
お前は俺によって美しさの頂点に至るのだ。宇宙を汚す人間への怒り。
しばらく目を覚まさないだろうがな。始末してやる。
まったく貴様ら人間は何度死を軽んじれば気が済むんだ。
仕事の時間か。俺の時飛ばしは破れん。余計な助けなどいらん。ギャラリーが多くては仕事にならん。俺の時飛ばしがお前の先を行ったぞ。
生のかけらもない化け物め。今楽にしてやる。こ
ちらだ。分かっていても防げん。
調子に乗るな。
なんだと。これで分かっただろう。降参しろ。俺が一人いれば十分だ。
この俺が。
今の構えは。とどめを刺すのは俺だ。交代する。こいつは俺のターゲットだ。特に言うべきこともないな。お前からの依頼を果たそう。お前との戦いは楽しめそうだ。お前というやつは奥が深すぎて理解できん。また来る。お前の墓ができたらな。こちらの宇宙でも変わらんな。この戦いは俺をさらに成長させた。その身に刻み込め。
敗北が分かっていてもあがくのが醜い人間の特徴だな。すぐに息の根を止めてやる。人間の身でよくぞそこまで。
これで分かっただろう。降参しろ。どうした。俺を破壊してみろ。やはり息子では相手にならなかったようだな。
神の前で好きなだけ踊らせてやろう。神の授けた肉体を、神の木を我が物のごとくにおごる人間風情が。
そっちか。背後に気をつけろ。降参しろ。お前に勝ち目はない。邪魔だ。
許せろ。
ターゲットはこいつか。仕事は終えた。次のターゲットは誰だ。似た顔が多いものだ。正直お前との戦いを楽しみにしていた。お前たちの力見せてもらおう。本気を出せ。また来る。お前の墓ができたらな。
Hello. Did you know that you can stay up to date with the latest Dragon Ball content by simply subscribing to UnrealEntGaming?
Also, don't forget to follow on these social media platforms, you sexy son of a bitch.
Roshi.
Silent Cell, me and the fans are having a moment. That's right. I know what you want. Extra long, thick Dragon Ball content. Quality reviews with flawless editing. Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You dirty bitch.
Roshi, the fuck?
God damn it, I need them to subscribe, Cell.
And we're demonetized.
Yeah, screw it. Let's cut to the video.